Xorn is definitely going to hurt the homeboys a little bit.
Ooh, petrified. That's going to be a decimate coming in from Chibi. First blood for homeboys. Turtle on the table.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. We want these aggressive plays from the homeboys here. Giving Chibi the Martis will allow them to do a lot more rather than just waiting.
Inside.
Ooh,
Yes. They bleed out Nico.
Oh boy. Anybody else feel a second win for the homeboys? It feels like this crowd is invigorating them. Every single time the tech pause happens, you hear the drums going, you hear the music going. They are literally all the fans, hands up, spirit bomb energy being handed over to the players of the homeboys.
I can see where you're coming from, but let's not curse them too soon here. Smooth definitely taking a lot of abuse in this lane. Already a notable level lead on Subbot as well, which we have seen for the first time here against that Terizla.
Let's keep in mind that, again, Festival of Blood is a thing. It works off of kills as well as assists, and that does mean that he's going to have an extra 10% spell vamp every time he goes for these trades against Smooth, who's got nothing as of yet.
Oh, homeboys coming to the bottom side. SMG starting to feel a bit of that pressure. Again, Game 6 was the slowest one we had, so it's good to see homeboys being themselves. Stormy needs to get away. Xorn's playing a ramp form. Is he really going to go for Stormy? Actually, no, Stormy has a flicker to get out.
Honestly, I was expecting Xorn to actually try and flicker for it, but it's good that he forces Stormy to do it first. And now, within the next 47 seconds left, Xorn's going to get his ultimate back, and Stormy's not going to have his flicker.
He did preserve the nether around though, so it looks like he put more emphasis onto keeping that around as compared to the flicker. We'll see whether or not that is the right choice, considering the turtle is going to be up in another 30 seconds. Right now, a lot of pressure being put again onto that gold lane. Team SMG waiting to see if they can set up an ambush. But the homeboys not going to bite the bait.
And right, Smooth. Xorn should check this. Turtle spawning on the top side again, and homeboys, they will be able to call dips on this. Saksa is put in the same position again. He's one level behind Chibi.
Huh. It looks like Team SMG aren't, well, they're not really setting up for this upcoming turtle, right? I think they're just really taking their time. They understand that there is a lead in the EXP side, but it doesn't mean that it's impossible. They're looking for the precise play.
Let's go. Target. Knocked up, drag back, go back, petrified from Subbot. Black Dragon straight to the back. Nether round broken already. Smooth with the penalty zone to catch on the Xorn. But Saksa is in danger. Now Saksa massively being fashion, but just doesn't have the damage. Chibi for double kill.
Oh, these lanes, it's starting to look like it all over again. The traditional MO of the homeboys. Get that early game, snowball it with sweeping momentum from every single angle and every single lane.
And that you don't pick. Starting to really show his fangs.
Ooh, Sasa, he got the Wesker out. He's looking for raizel, but I'm pretty sure he's not just going to walk into the brush like that here. Not going to be the case. What I want to see homeboys do with the lead they've created now is put some focus onto that gold lane. Previously, Sasa got too much space, came online too fast. This time, let's give raizel some attention.
I'm so happy for the homeboys right now because this is the one of the very few times that EXP laners are getting some form of blood. My jungler is actually showing up on the EXP side and helping me break tier 1. I'm unlocked.
And they just found Saksa again. His good chance goes down. Doesn't get clipped by the mortal coil. Wow, but sure as aura, so walks away.
And the taunt as well made sure that Shadow Stampede wouldn't connect, so Warlord could pull him back. So some nice movements there from Saksa. They know they cannot afford to give any more farm to the homeboys. A 3k net worth lead 5 minutes in is already bad enough.
It's only going to get worse from here on out, right? Team SMG, they just have to staunch the bleeding right now. They need to minimize the overall gold deficit that they have, but knowing Chibi, he's not that kind of guy.
Definitely not. Stormy most likely will be looking to steal the nether realm again. Doesn't know where Warlord is, and look at homeboys. They're so surgical. Bottom tier 1 now, taken out.
I'm liking the reset that happened on the homeboys during that short break we had before this game, because they're looking quite revitalized here. I just hope that it doesn't get to their heads. It's important to keep up this momentum while not giving anything back to Team SMG. Not making any mistakes from this point on is their ticket to M5.
They have to slowly play this though. Conceal, they see Xorn. They want to kind of move on the angle. Team SMG are working together to try and get some pickoffs onto Homeboys, even though the score is 0-4. Raizel now completing that Berserker's Fury. This could be very dangerous for Team SMG. Saksa might not have enough.
The fight on the flank, what to go for? Black Dragon form is going to be used. Saksa now, the main point of attention. Netherrealm used by Warlord. Saksa getting stolen by Supat forcing him away. Chibi gets the turtle. Warlord now escorts him out. Big appraisal grab on Supat. Supat will end up going down over the Stormy. SMG trace one back.
Maybe stays in that fight a little bit too long here. Homeboys needs to chill out just a little bit, but they get the turtle, they get the tier 1, so it's still a positive trade in the end.
Ooh, 4.4k, so only a 400 differential from where Homeboys were earlier. I mean, they were able to get the shutdown onto Subat, which is good, which I think personally is almost good enough, but Sasa, he's really feeling it, right? He's feeling the overall damage of this pretty fed Yuzong. I mean, he's already got a Hunter Strike as well as the Dominance Ice completed compared to Sasa, who hasn't even completed his Blade of Despair. He had to get some steel leggings just to keep himself alive.
And he had to use the Flicker just to get away. The Petrify will be back up before the Flicker does. Saksa pressure again in the jungle. Raizel caught up by Smooth with the penalty zone, but he just runs out of it.
Now uses the Purify. I'm surprised how long he spent right next to him without realizing he was in that bush. Not too sure who secured that purple. It was Chibi, stolen away from Saksa now, aiming for the tier 2.
Looking for Xorn, hanging him into a wall. Xorn goes down, but Supat shows up, looking for Sasa again. Sasa wants to back away. Stormy survives, but the tier 2 top is gone.
Yeah. Homeboys, they're trading bodies for turrets. And I think that, honestly, at a certain point, you really start questioning it. Is it worthwhile? Because they are forgiving other sides of the map, allowing these minions to stack up on the bottom side for so long. This is going to eventually result into a swing for Team SMG if Homeboys have a singular bad fight.
Yeah, they gotta make sure a lot of finesse is put into these team fights, even if it looks like they have the advantage. One thing to note though is that Team SMG really doesn't like this Yuzong. It was in their perma tree bans for the past 2 days, yet it was let through here.
Xorn slams him into the wall, big combo. Xorn gotta use Flicker to get away. Xorn has just spawned.
Oh! Huh?
If only we could dream. We could
He
dream.
thought he would dash, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you don't have vision. You're kind of just guessing where he is. You're hoping
I guess
that
that's
he
fair.
is.
And I think the World Cup team from playing behind me. Supat. Black Dragon form. Gonna rush down his sword. Stops, I can't get it. Oh boy, it's just so clean. Game 7.
Yeah, I'm liking what we're seeing here from the Homeboys. They've managed to slowly grow their lead. Now 6,000 gold in favor of them. 10 minutes in. Lord pushing up top lane, which has already had all of its towers cleared out by continuous pushing from Supat. The Homeboys are looking to be in a good spot, but still be wary. Sasa has not died yet. He's been able to get that BOD. He's still going to do a lot of damage. But also cannot afford to dive too dangerously here because SMG will be building up those items.
Well, so far, based on what we've seen throughout these past 10 minutes, Team SMG in particular have been spotting out Xorn, who's getting a little sloppy with the way that he's walking around in vision of Team SMG. They are really taking advantage of his habits, and we're able to actually find these 2 initial kills, one on him as well as Subat because of it. Now, with the Lord pushing in, right, it's a 5k going to 6k goal, a lead for the side of the Homeboys. If they don't walk away with an inhibitor, it's just not worthwhile.
Again, Supat with the Black Dragon form. They just want this inhibitor. The Lord will help them get it. They get the penalty zone on the Chibi. Miko shows up. That Chibi into the wall. Netherrealm of Warlord to save them. Stormy using the own Netherrealm as well to keep SMG safe. Inhibitor has already been taken out. Stormy forced to Flicker. Homeboys again. Just getting now with some rewards.
Yeah, a good retreat there from the Homeboys. Get the inhibitor, get out once they realize that they're not going to be able to pick anyone off at that stage. This is clean. This is what we hope for them to achieve. In fact, this is very SMG style that they're playing right now.
Yeah, it looks like they ripped the textbook off of Team SMG. It was like, look at that, what are you reading over there, nerd? Oh, wait, this is actually some pretty good information because so far, if Homeboys continue to apply what they have learned, their usual MO of the early game and apply it to the fundamentals of Team SMG, you've got a disgustingly good team.
I like that Xorn has prioritized the immortality as a first item as well. He knows that he's the one being targeted most of the time, so why not?
Oh no, Smooth might be sacrificed. So much damage, you gotta flicker out of this. Xorn taking damage, but not enough to go down. Support with the Black Dragon form. Homeboys taking care of the mid and bottom tier 2. This stranglehold is getting a bit too tight for SMG.
Homeboys have almost got Team SMG in the checkmate position. They're so close to it right now. They know that they can develop at least an advantage, a 4v5 guaranteed, because somebody has to deal with that top wave. It's a little sad that Lord is spawning there, but hey, what are you gonna do?
What are we gonna do indeed? For now, Homeboys are still in the driver's seat. They managed to reduce Team SMG to only 2 inhibitors 12 minutes in, which is very quick. But they have to be wary about the base defense. Team SMG has a lot of tools here with the penalty zone, the Beatrix, and the stolen Nether Realm. They cannot afford to overstay whenever they decide to push in. This is all about swift and surgical strikes.
Lord will spawn, Homeboys on the case. I have a feeling Team SMG will just give this away. Gotta take care of their own base.
Yeah, right now, it's a really difficult position to actually fight them in. This is what I'm talking about, right? Homeboys, they basically sucked up the entirety of the jungle. GB's 3 levels ahead of Saksa. Their usual MO, of course, with Sasa. He's scaling up quick. He's scaling up really, really fast. He's dealing some decent damage, but not enough to really threaten the Homeboys. And with Homeboys, this could be their final leg. If they don't get a successful push on this team, SMG should be able to hold out to 42k.
Yeah, they have quite a time constraint here, especially since Stormy, despite everything, still went for that 3rd item, Clock of Destiny. He intends to scale.
Still gotta deal with support. This Black Dragon has not been dealt with, right? There's no solution from SMG right now. They might lose all inhibitors at this point.
I mean, it's about the economy, right? Let's see how Homeboys play this out. So far, they've just been using the Black Dragon form as a means to deter them from their structures. And then, wait!
Xorn, the flicker, looking for the Stormy!
He's dead!
Homeboys might be able to do this! They're picking up the kills on the SMG! Look to the back! Dream! Don't come through!
They've done it!
Homeboys!
The M5! After almost 3 years in the making! It has happened for Homeboys!
Ladies and gentlemen, your mplmy Season 12 champions and M5 representatives, Homeboys!
A dream! 3 years in the making! 3 years! They have finally done it! They've achieved it!
Welcome to the era of Homeboys. A new dynasty has been ushered in. What a grand finals. SMG put up a heck of a fight. Reverse sweep was in sight, but that final game from Homeboys, surgical and precise. Bullet Homeboys had their moment with the host victory to Rose on the stage to talk to Homeboys about their win. And SMG with their exit interview. Rose, take it away.
Lepas 7 game yang panjang, pasukan yang akan pergi ke M5 di Philippines, Homebois!
Alright guys, congratulations to Homeboys. Tapi, we cannot forget our first runner-up juga. Team SMG akan mewakili Malaysia dekat wildcard yang akan datang.
Berikan tepukan kepada Team SMG!